from League One to a ninth place finish in the Premier League last season, but always playing not well behind the scenes at Bramall Lane with the club surfacing today. He's about to leave his job with just 10 games of the season remaining.
It ain't live yet. It is. Hello.
Chris Wilder's greatest achievements was to reunite Sheffield United fans with the club itself. Never more obviously than at the Premier League promotion celebrations when Wilder led the mass blades.
So you have to create a stream key. And you can't switch it. Yeah, you can, but you can't switch the physical size, the layout.
But a resignation by a notoriously single-minded manager can't be ruled out either. Such has been his unhappiness over
What a wank-ass way of doing business.
recruitment of players, the need to upgrade training facilities, and even the definition of Wilder's own role within a proposed new management structure were causes for concern. Speaking earlier this year, Wilder barely concealed his frustrations off the field as the team continued to fail on it.
Well, I put my views forward, as always, as honestly as I will always do, for what I think is the best thing for this football club, and
Don't
my
come too early
opinion,
because I had them
which I think
about an hour ago.
is and should be valid, with the connection I've got with the football club to improve us always.
There's a couple of times he's referred to himself as the head coach in kind of pointed manner. And it just, again, just with the bits and bobs that people hear around Sheffield on Twitter and on the grapevine and talking to friends, just the relationship between the Prince and the coaching staff and Wilder in particular is kind of broken down over an extended period of time.
The Blades League position won't have helped, but for once, being bottom of the Premier League with no hope of avoiding relegation is not why Chris Wilder is no longer the manager of Sheffield United tonight. But players' shortcomings, in fact, appear to be the tip of the Bramall Lane iceberg. Paul Ogden, BBC News.
Staying with football on Sports Day, Chelsea will face the two-time winners Wolfsburg in the quarterfinals of the Women's Champions League. Here is the draw in full. The other English side still in the competition, Manchester City, will take on Barcelona, who lead the First Division in Spain, having won all 18 of their matches so far this season. WSL leaders Chelsea started out home against Wolfsburg, who were last season's runners-up and who've not been out of Europe on 3 previous occasions. The FA has apologised for mistiming their calls to players who hadn't made the shortlist for Great Britain's squad for this summer's Olympics in Tokyo. The Birmingham goalkeeper Hannah Hampton was devastated to hear the news just an hour and a half before their WSL game against Everton last night. Manager Carla Ward said it affected her performance in their 4-0 home defeat. The FA admitting it was an error and said they took full responsibility for the upset it caused. The list of potential players has been trimmed down before the final squad is named in May. What's still to come on Sports Day tonight, we'll hear all about UK Athletics' new Race Equality Network from double Paralympic champion.
Not that one.
Yeah, there's one new one.
When we go to competitions, there is not something that we can go to. We can go to everyone. Everyone's been trained up in that area.
It's 7:15 on Sports Day. The Six Nations resumes this weekend with so many fascinating subplots. Wales, already winners of the Triple Crown, take on Italy. The French, of course, recovering from that COVID outbreak, hoping to underline their title credentials with victory over England. The Twickenham clash, no longer the pivotal game that many had predicted it would be at the start of the tournament, as Joe Linsky explains.
France beat Ireland on Valentine's Day. A month on, each embrace is under scrutiny. Days after this, the squad had a COVID outbreak. They were meant to be in a strict bubble. Now, 27 days later, their Six Nations resumes, and with 2 wins from 2, they're still on for a Grand Slam. The papers say the French public are still with them.
They still have a very, very positive image because this generation of players, people like the way they play, they like the solidarity. If there are some responsibilities, it will be on the staff, people at the French Rugby Union, not on the players, not on the team.
Do we know yet how this outbreak happened in the French squad?
some people have been careless, the players have been careless, but the big problem is that the manager, Fabien Galtier, has been careless. He went outside the bubble. There are a lot of question marks about his behaviour.
Now France go where they've not won in 14 years, but this tournament's ended one Twickenham curse.
The first win for Scotland at Twickenham since 1983, 38 years.
England have lost twice already. Their title defence is now a rebuild job. Elliot Daly won't start for England. He's not been picked for the first time in 5 years. So does moving forward come with a cost?
Results are important, but not the